Conestoga College and Mohawk College as the International Students Recruitment Officer. So we have Moinuddin from Ahmedabad, Gujarat here. So, beta, you are 16 years old, right? And you want to come to Canada. So it
After
is
12th,
after 12th. What are you studying now?
I'm studying commerce.
You are studying commerce.
Yeah.
12th. Okay, personally, beta, I know it. Everybody wants to start life early, but I left home when I was 19, and I never got back to my home again. Life got so busy, and I hardly had any time,
Yeah.
except 1 or 2 months. So we generally don't advise undergraduate students to go abroad unless you come from a very rich family, your parents can afford top universities. But as a general, I wouldn't really advise you to come. Okay. India mein jo hai, it is very difficult for undergraduate students if you come to Ontario to get your PNP nomination. It is very difficult. So you will have to go to provinces like Alberta, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, Atlantic provinces. They have this provincial nominee programs. You can go there. But again, there is no advantage aapke liye, right? If you are able to study a 3-year BCom in India, you will finish it in 1 to 2 lakhs, and then you can come here for post graduation.
Okay.
But again, if you are interested, please reach out. We have an office in Ahmedabad, Paldi mein. Are you in a Facebook group?
No, I'm not currently.
मैं आपको Facebook group का link दे दूँ. Go there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Actually, I'm having one doubt. I'm having one doubt. I was looking at the courses of Humber, and it was saying in a prerequisite, it was mentioned that they need grade 12 mathematics. But as I selected commerce, we don't have mathematics as a subject. We have
exactly.
statistics.
So you will have to choose only a program where mathematics is not required. So in Canada, in Ontario,
Yeah.
okay, in Ontario, Canadians, internationals, for most of the program, mathematics is mandatory. Without
Okay.
mathematics, you will not get acceptance. So there is an option where you can additionally get maths because you're not studying there. So there is Ontario Virtual School. Okay, मैं आपको एक link देता हूँ. Ontario Virtual School.
Okay.
So if you can study online here,
Yeah.
and you can look into grade 12 max. So this is the website.
Okay.
Okay, so Ontario Virtual School. Contact them and get your grade 12 maths here, and that will also be accepted by most colleges in Ontario.
Okay. But it was showing that like after the mathematics and the bracket, there were some letters printed, and one was like CD and FOU. So I searched it on internet, and it was showing CDM FOU, which means data management math. And I think data management is quite resembling to statistics.
Yeah. So what? Once again, I want you, uh, you are in grade 11 now. You have to finish one more year.
No, I have started my 12th. My 12th will be completed in June 2023.
When are you finishing your grade 12, beta?
June 2023.
June 2023. Okay. आप पापा को लेके एक बार ऑफिस में जाके आप talk to Anandji ji from my office, Ahmedabad. Okay.
Yeah.
Adiba or Arundhati ji, we have your managers there. Adiba's brother worked in our office. He's living here in Canada. Adiba's sister lives here in Canada as well. So go to the office with your father, talk to them. But personally, I don't advise undergraduate students to come here at such an early age.
Okay.
Okay, then thanks for joining, and I've shared your Facebook group.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, and so you will find our office link, office ka address jo hai. If you are in a Facebook group, this is our Facebook group. I think you can see it. So here there is a pinned message. So this is our Ahmedabad office.
Okay.
ये जो है, this is our Ahmedabad office. This is in Paldi, right? So
Okay.
this is Hamza. He's now in Canada. Viral also is in Canada. This is our Ahmedabad office out here. So reach out. यहाँ पे office का address भी यहाँ पे है Paldi में. Okay.
So can you tell me about the entire virtual school that you talked about?
मैं आपको I'll
What?
send you the link अभी. It is an online school where you can finish the maths requirement.
Okay. So like, does it need a whole year for that?
Now you can do it parallelly with your studies and you can get it.
Oh, I think that's good.
Okay, so reach out if you are very much interested. पापा क्या करते हैं आपके?
I have a mother, single mom. I don't have that.
Reach out to office and we'll be happy to help you. Okay, but feel better press up financially. Who is supporting you?
Sorry?
Who is supporting you financially?
My grandparents.
Your grandparents. ठीक है. Okay. You seem to be pretty much independent. You are very, mature for your age. So hope it works out. Okay. But if you go here, Ontario is not a good choice, better. Because यहाँ पे we have a point-based system without bachelor's degree, without work experience. It's a bit of difficult in Ontario. So look for provinces like New Brunswick, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, Alberta. BC is also not a bad option. Okay. Look for
Okay.
different options.
Okay.
Okay, then yeah, take care and we'll stay in touch. Check the Facebook group link here. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah. Sai Teja, I see other people have joined the Zoom meeting. Please post a short message in the Zoom chat, your name and where you're from, and I will follow the order of the messages posted. Yes, Sai.
Hey, hi, Gautam. Sorry for the background. Actually, right now I'm in Canada. I'm planning to bring my sister to Canada. She completed her master's MBA last year, June.
Okay. So, what is your status here, Sai?
ఇక్కడ నేను స్టూడెంట్
What are you doing here?
కోఆప్ లో ఉన్నాను ప్రెసెంట్ ఏ అండ్ ఎస్ ఆర్టిఫిషియల్ ఇంటెలిజెన్స్
Loyalist లోనా?
ఎలా లాయలిస్ట్
Okay. So I mean we know the programs, right? So which colleges?
Because the name itself, Lambton అని కూడా చెప్పకుండా లాయలిస్ట్ అని చెప్తారు.
That's fine. Lambton, it's I just thought Loyalist was a bit easy with the process. Recent students, we had many students from. So in theory, Sai, we have many students who have approved visas with MBA. But again, when a person already has a master's degree, it's a bit tricky and very important to choose a program which is not repetition of what she already studied. So what is your sister's work experience?
So I think just few months అయింది, లాస్ట్ జూన్ లో కంప్లీట్ అయింది వాళ్ళు.
MBA is a pain, unnecessary. తొందరపడి చేస్తారు అది. It's not something which helps us, unfortunately.
I know chances are slim. నాకు తెలుసు. పైగా నేను నాన్ ఎస్డిఎస్ లో అప్లై చేద్దాం అనుకున్నాను. TOEFL 99 వచ్చింది.
Not advisable, Manaki. Kani, if you've been through this process, so you understand the risks. So Manak already she's an MBA non-SDS. Why is she not taking IELTS?
IELTS సరిగ్గా రాలేదు. TOEFL వచ్చింది.
It's
సో ఛాన్సెస్ చాలా చాలా స్లిమ్ ఉన్నాయని నాకు తెలుసు. సో దట్స్ వై నేనేమనుకుంటున్నా అంటే బిజినెస్ మేనేజ్మెంట్, గ్లోబల్ బిజినెస్ మేనేజ్మెంట్ అవి క్యాండోర్ లో కానీ హ్యాన్సన్ లో కానీ తీసుకొని.
వర్క్ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ ఏమైనా ఉందా అకేకు?
లేదు. I think 2022 passed out, just 23 years old.
And what is her bachelor stream and percentage?
74
and what
or something.
Bachelor stream?
BBA, MBA.
BBA and MBA. And MBA, any specialization in MBA?
HR and finance.
HR and finance.
So basically MBA degree kuda inka రాలేదు. Still college documents హ్యాండ్ ఓవర్ చేయలేదు కాలేజ్ వాళ్ళు ఇంకా.
Okay, so what we can do is, given that she has, we could go for some specific programs such as digital marketing, those kind of programs if she does not have any work experience.
Okay. Sure. See, నాకు రియాలిటీ ఏంటంటే నాకు ఆల్ ఐ నీడ్ ఈజ్ కెనడియన్ క్లియర్ ఫర్ హర్. సో 1 year కోర్స్ చేసి 1 year ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ ఉంటే కన్నా 470 పైన వస్తాయి, బికాస్ షీ ఆల్రెడీ హ్యావ్ మాస్టర్ డిగ్రీ.
Exactly. Yes, that is
important. So for the sake of PR only, for the sake of PR. I know అందరూ దానికే వస్తారు ఇక్కడ.
See, if Canada changes the process and says like, okay, international students, you are welcome to study, but after studies you have to go home. US or Canada, not many students would probably from middle class families would come and study in countries, right?
At least people may choose US, not Canada in that case.
Even people will also not choose US unless they come from, very big, rich families. Why would people spend 30 lakhs to study masters and come to India?
Yeah. I was working with Infosys US, for the sake of PR only I applied here.
Exactly. So Sai Manaku, what we could do is, to be honest, you think about going for some specialized programs which are not a repetition of what your sister has studied, BBA, MBA, and finance if she's interested. There are some pretty good programs in Seneca College. Centennial College has some good programs, but again, if she's not interested to pursue a career in finance, she can look into digital marketing. We work with York University, and unfortunately for September is pretty much difficult.
Few colleges అంటే నేను వెబ్సైట్స్ లో వెళ్ళి నేను షార్ట్ లిస్ట్ చేసింది graduate certificate in international business management, Cambrian.
Okay, international business MBA, it's a tricky side. Okay. That's
తర్వాత graduate certificate in global business entrepreneur and technology, Northern College.
Okay, నువ్వు అన్ని చిన్న కాలేజెస్ చూస్తున్నావు.
Yeah. See, easy going colleges కావాలి. I don't want to discuss these things in this forum, but
we work with Indian, but Northern, unfortunately, we don't work with Northern College.
Okay. Supply chain MBA చేసి supply chain చేయొచ్చా?
As long as you have a possible explanation why she wants to study, yes, it is possible.
Because India lo supply chain management courses levu ani can't we justify like that?
Okay. Yeah, we can definitely try. We can definitely try, but again, important to understand the logic here. So the visa officers, when you are applying for your study visa, it is important to show how the proposed program of study is relevant to your current education or work experience. Okay. And and the future career prospects. Okay, so if any program what your sister can take, and any program can be supply chain, it can be any program as long as there is a logic and explanation.
I got it. సో ఇండియాలో ఎంబీఏ చేశాను, తర్వాత ఇంటర్నేషనల్ బిజినెస్ వాటి మీద I just want to focus more and I want to learn.
For example, Loyalist law, for students who are from MBA, Loyalist, for example, they don't give admission into global business management.
Okay.
I
don't want Loyalist.
I know, but it's a 2-year program there. So we can definitely look into Centennial. We can definitely look into other colleges.
So maximum September intake చూస్తున్నాం. September, I know less time ఉంది.
September already gone.
Okay. Openings.
See, in Canada we hardly have 4 main colleges and about 10 small colleges, right? So there are more than 2 lakh international students applying alone from India. So September, most institutions open very early. Most institutions open about 8 to 10 months before the start date. Seneca, Georgetown, Humber, they start 12 months before the start date, 10 to 12 months before the start date. So September is
almost equal to universities.
not even universities. Universities late, colleges more demand because see, cream, when you look at the general, what is the percentage of people who score 80%? And what is the average percentage of people who score 60 to 70%, right? So the average are many, much more numbers than the toppers. So that is the reason colleges have more demand than the universities with the students who have 60 to 70%. So pretty much difficult, but if anything comes up, are you in touch with anybody from our team?
No, మా రూమ్మేట్ అనిల్ మీతో వర్క్ చేస్తాడు, అతను కాంటాక్ట్ ఇచ్చాడు. జస్ట్ నో ఎవరు సందీప్ కి మెసేజ్ చేసి లింక్ ఇచ్చాడు. అనిల్ టొరంటోలో ఉంటాడు.
Okay, Nenu, I'll give you Yashwant's number. Be in touch with Yashwant. He's one of our team members. 647-217. నేను ఇక్కడ టైప్ చేస్తాను. Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, be in touch with. I'll see. There is one option. Let me see. When I previously worked as an international recruitment officer in Conestoga and Mohawk. So Konni colleges lo, it's not, there are no backdoors here, but again, we have a better relationship, and sometimes if there are any last minute cancellations, we might be able to do that. Okay. If not, then you can have to look at January intake.
Okay. I know, but I just want to take that chance. September unte chuddam. There is nothing harm in applying that.
Sure. Okay. So get in touch with Yashwant and we'll see what can be done.
Yeah, sure. Thanks, Gautam. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome. Yeah.
Good day. Bye.
So I see Jay and Kavir and Ashish. So please post a short message in the Zoom and we will take it forward from there. Okay. Yeah, Vijay here. Vijay.
Hi, sir. Good evening. Sorry, good morning to you.
Yeah, good evening, Vijay. When it is very unfair. When you apply together for a study visa with your family, there is a very high risk of visa refusal.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's a lot of people don't really understand. It's a lottery. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it does not, it doesn't work out. And yeah, I think a couple of days ago, there was a very rude post. People don't really understand what they're talking and they're giving wrong advices. So there was an idiot out there and he put a message saying that my spouse open work permit visa is approved together with my student. All these agencies, they are idiots. They only do it for money. I want to slap everybody and all that nonsense. He's an idiot. He does not have data. We have been working for the last 10 years. And this silly idiot talks about advising other people. You cannot advise people based on one or two situations. The general data is that when you apply together with your wife, the risk of, unless you have a very extensive travel history, unless you have strong finances, it's a lottery out there. So, it's very important to understand that what we do is we don't charge anything for spouse open work permit, hardly 5,000 rupees. It's not a commercial prospect. But in general, Vijay, we have discussed this many times with, in the group and everywhere. It is high risk of visa refusal when you apply together with the study visa, with the spouse dependent work permit, okay? Don't let any fool encourage or give wrong advice with half knowledge. Half knowledge is dangerous, and without data, without work experience, only an idiot will give an advice. Other than that, it is not really advisable to apply together based on the data. So in your situation, Vijay, again, once you have a visa refusal, right, it will be a minus again in the future. So we can definitely try, but still, once a visa has been refused, it is always a 50-50. Okay. So what I suggest you is, one, apply for the GCMS notes. It will only cost $5, but it will take about 30 to 40 days if you can wait. Okay. If you don't want to wait, Vijay, then can submit your application again with a justification letter with just one person. But again, once a mistake has been made submitting the application together, it is difficult to, it's 50-50. We had last week, we had one application, spouse open work permit together approved. Today we had one person also approved as well. But again, sometimes refusal. So there's no logic in explaining the visa officer. Okay. So think, yeah, if you want to apply, please reach out to CLP manager and we can go ahead and reapply again.
So without applying any GCMS notes, sir? Or?
Yeah, I would advise to wait for the GCMS notes and see. But again, we really understand that.
So it is mentioned that I won't leave the Canada. That's the reason they have mentioned.
It is just a very generic reason, right?
So it's a generic reason. So pointing out all the reasons which is pertaining to this won't leave Canada, so we can mention.
Yeah. And do you have any travel history, Vijay?
I'm spouser actually. I applied for the spouse open work permit. I did my master's in UK and I was in UK for 2 years.
You also have a travel history. That is very good.
Yes, I do. And sir, I have a medical condition that I have. When I went to the medicals, then I had tattoo. So they said they want to go for further medical. So and then finally they said I have hepatitis B. I'm not sure exactly what it is except. And do you think does it cost any refusal?
We had students with hepatitis approved visas previously. They had to go through this treatment, and I think I had a Ukrainian student who once was approved with hepatitis B. But again, it is, unfortunately not the best of the situation. Okay. But let's apply for the GCMS notes first and look into it.
But without applying, can we apply without applying to the GCMS notes? Because we want to apply as soon as possible. That's the only problem.
Okay. Hepatitis B, if you have a positive HBV, it is not grounds for inadmissibility. Okay. Yeah, it's not the grounds. We've had applicants before, but again, if you are in a rush, which intake is it? Is it for September intake?
So earlier it was April, but we had to defer it to July now.
Okay, we can go ahead and apply again, but Vijay, once you have a visa refusal, even if you apply again, it will be a struggle.
So it's a 50-50 chance always.
Yes, that is the reason we always advise students not to risk. Do it step by step. When you apply again, once your spouse study visa is approved, then you can start your dependent visa. Right? This is very specific to Canada. This is in UK it is higher approval rate. In Australia with spouses I've seen many approvals, but in Canada it is a different. Every country has its immigration process, and it's not worth the risk. I deleted. There was this idiot who posted in the group encouraging all the students to apply with spouses together, that it is such a nonsense that all these agencies, every agency is a scammer, every agency is a idiot who keeps on giving wrong advice. This is not good. I deleted him from the Facebook group as well. So it is very important to do step by step. This is such an important decision. And we advise based on the data, based on our experience, not to apply together. In your situation, you had a small child, no option. So let's try it again. We can go ahead and we can.
We don't have child, sir. We don't have a child.
We don't have. But why did you do that, Vijay, then?
So I thought I have a travel history, so that could help us in getting the approvals. It's only
Let's give it a try.
And also, we were recently married. I got married in 2021 October. I landed in the month of first week of October, and then I got married in the last week of October.
That is also not good, Vijay. When you're recently married, that is also a higher risk.
Okay. So we can give a try applying a single application. And later on, so when I apply for the SOWP, so would they refuse under the grounds of hepatitis B, sir, by any chance?
No, I told you, hepatitis B does not meet the grounds for inadmissibility. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So good luck and take care of your health first, and the rest of the things will follow.
So fine. So one last question, sir. So without GCMS notes, we wanted to apply. So what would you suggest, sir? I mean, mentioning all the reasons that is pertaining to the you'll not leave to Canada. So we can mention that we have a family background and then fixed assets.
No, I have seen so many exceptions with Canada IRCC. Sometimes there is no logic in what IRCC does. A couple of days ago, we had one student. She was an adult student and she had 48% in her bachelor's. And one of my team wanted to help because the student's cousin had applied through us. Very nice person. I knew him for many months. And you know, okay, so from this perspective, we never know. It is definitely worth giving it a try, but the person was approved visa. She applied from Kuwait. Yeah, so give it a try. Let's give it a try. Hello, just give me a second. Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Is it Mr. Gautam?
Yes.
This is Navendra Anand. I talked to you earlier, I think a few months back, about my BCPNP.
Then I'm in Zoom now. If you don't mind, can you please?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, please join the Zoom, Narendra. I'm in the Zoom
Okay.
now.
Can you send me the link over?
Send me a message on WhatsApp and you'll get it.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, take care.
And sir, one more thing, the student passed out in 2012 BCom and chartered account in 2019.
BCom, chartered accountant. Okay.
Yes, and we opted for MBA foundation at UCW.
It's a relevant program. MBA has MBA finance in UCW. The program is relevant. It's more about when you're applying together, it is a high risk of visa refusal.
So, however, it's a 50-50 chance. So we wanted to go without GCMS notes, sir.
Okay, we'll go ahead. We can go ahead, reach out to our team, and we'll take it forward from them.
Okay, fine. So I'll speak to Akila madam regarding this, and then this time we can apply through IRCC portal, right? The regulated IRCC portal. Last time we have applied through our personal credentials.
Mm-hmm. Then we'll go ahead and do it. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, Vijay. Take care.
Thank you, sir.
Ashish Pania. Ashish.
Hey, hi Gautam ji. This is Ashish from Pune. Actually, I belong to Ahmedabad. And I had a query regarding this study permit for my wife. Actually, she did her BCom in 2009, right? Completed in 2009. And she did try to pursue some course, but she couldn't clear that diploma. But I'm not sure if that's relevant for this or not. And now there's almost 13 years of gap, right, in her study. She doesn't have any experience as well.
Ashish, age क्या है उनका भी?
32 years.
32 is not bad. See, age in theory is no bar to study.
Right.
I am 47 this year. I'll be 47 shortly. And I came to Canada when I was 38 from Europe.
Okay.
With my wife and 2 kids, I applied together.
Right.
Travel history, and it worked out. So getting back, age in theory is no bar to study, but 2 things are very important, right? Older the person, higher is the risk of refusal. Second, consistent work experience, academics and consistent work experience is important. So, आपकी situation में, where is your, what is your wife's bachelor's stream and percentage, and what is her work experience?
She has completed her graduation in commerce, BCom, with almost 52%, right? Not that great, but yeah, with 52% she has completed the graduation. And after that, she tried to do diploma in some finance and insurance, but she couldn't clear, probably 2011, 12 or something. And post our marriage, due to family situation, like my mother was not keeping well, so we both decided probably together that I'll work and she will manage her at home and something like that, right? So she did not pursue her career, but now my mother is no longer there. She passed away last year, and now she wants to start something in Canada, right? I mean, she wants to pursue some course. So is it feasible now? And we have two kids as well.
No, yeah, see, that is and what do you do, Ashish? Kya karte ho aap?
I work as a business analyst in Pune.
Very nice place, Pune. You know, we have so many students from Pune.
Yeah.
It's that to have somebody out there also working in Pune. Yeah, many students we had.
Right,
So,
right.
what was her last work experience?
As I said, she did not pursue her career because we got married early, and because of family responsibility, she didn't do it. So frankly speaking, she doesn't have any experience per se on paper.
And what is her bachelor's BCom में percentage क्या है उनका?
52, 52.11.
Unfortunately, no, Ashish. Academics are very important, and when a person does not have academics, consistent work experience, it is very difficult. What about your age?
I am 35 years old, and I have done my commerce. I have done my MBA, and recently I have also completed my master's in this data science from BITS Pilani. So just graduated.
Congratulations, so you already have all the degrees.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, Ashish, you know, academics is low, no consistent work experience. It is basically shooting in the dark.
Right, right.
And we don't want to do it. You know, it comes with a lot of, it's not about money, it's not even about reputation. Pick up a student. I had a student
Sure, sure.
from Kerala. He had 22 backlogs. His friend was one of our his friend was one of our students, and I reluctantly agreed. And it has been that, you know, like, and yesterday night he was saying, you know, why did you give false hopes? You know, I was hoping, I was waiting for 4 years to do this, reapply again. And we applied for the GCMS notes, and it was a hopeless case. The GCMS notes clearly mentioned that the student had very low academics, and he says, please go apply again. And, you know, and got into an argument with my staff. Right?
Okay, okay.
So we get the blame end of the day, irrespective of people accept miracles from us. And unfortunately, it does not work out. And it is basically shooting in dark aap ke liye when you have 52% and when no consistent work experience. You can give it a try, but again, unfortunately, we will not be able to do it. Any help you need, any advice, checking the SOP or anything, please reach out to us and we'll be happy to help you.
Sure, sure. No worries. I mean, I really appreciate. I mean, these are some of the frank advice you are giving, right? Otherwise, nowadays people, if we ask, I mean, they can easily say, "Yeah, we can go ahead, try, blah blah blah." But yeah, I am really thankful and really appreciate that you are telling. How about me? I mean, see, I have, as I said, I have now two masters. Of course, I mean, this is again another way for immigrating to Canada as well, right? So how about myself? I mean, is it really worth pursuing something? Because then I'll have to leave my job, right? I have a good job in IT, and I'm not sure if is it worth pursuing any course, leaving my full-time job, and then I'm not sure how is the potential of part-time job in Canada to sustain, because my wife is having no experience, right? Even if she gets some job in Canada, I'm not sure how we can manage that along with two children, right?
See, there are many people here. We have many from Pune who are 32, 35. They come here for 1 year program and then try to find a job and do it. Okay. So, you know, how about what is your bachelor stream in percentage?
I have a BCom with 66%. I have MBA with almost 65%, which is 6.5 CGPA. And again, similarly, my MSc anyways, I probably we may want to show it or not show it. It's fine. But yeah,
I would
2 courses.
advise you, we had one student, Mahesh, who's currently studying in, so you, since you are in data, there is a University of Manitoba. Because of your age, it is good for you to go to a university. So University of Manitoba has predictive analytics.
Right.
Okay. So think about it. So this program, okay, predictive analytics. This is School of Professional Studies, Manitoba. Please, Professional Studies Department. So they have this predict analytics program. This is a 1-year program. The tuition fees is about 16,000. And the duration is 12 months. And if you look at the course description, see if it makes sense. Okay.
Yeah, all these things I already covered, but yeah, probably if it makes sense for us to get a visa and if it is easier, right? I mean, no harm refreshing again through this course. And yeah, if
this is an official degree from a
right.
public institution, which will give you additional points towards your PR. And makes sense. Socho, reach out to Gokul from my team. We have an office in Mumbai, and we'll take it forward from there. Okay.
Is there any course I heard? I am not sure. Probably, I mean, there is nothing official, but is there any course like which gives like 3 years of postgraduate work permit after 1 year of study or something?
No.
Nothing.
It's like
Someone told me in New Brunswick. Someone told me in New Brunswick there is some course or some degree. Probably they just give 3 years of postgraduate work. But yeah, on official site also I can see.
Yeah, so usually the course, there is 1 year of study and additional 1 year co-op. So that gives the duration minimum of at least 16 to 18 months. Okay.
But then that period is sufficient to get a file a PR and then get it approved, etc. I mean, just after completing study.
If you go to these provinces, it is tough. It all depends on if you're able to get a job and provincial nomination. Okay. So step by step, pehle aap socho. This is the first time you're thinking about this process.
Right.
If you're ready to take the step, and we'll take it forward from there. Okay.
Sure, Gautamji. Thank you. Really, thanks for your advice and
yeah. I can connect you with Mahesh ji. He's a professional. He is into predictive analytics, data mining, and he is, I think, 36 or 37.
Right. Okay. Yeah, sure.
And he's actually studying this program in University of Winnipeg, Manitoba.
Wonderful. Would be great if you can
Are you in a Facebook group?
I am not. Actually, I just talked to your representative in Ahmedabad, and she gave me this link to join today. And yeah,
I'll send you a Facebook group link. Please join, and I'll take it forward from there. Okay.
Sure. Definitely, Gautamji. Yeah, wonderful.
Sure. Take care. Thanks for joining.
Thank you. Yeah.
Jay, are you here?
Yes, sir. This is Jay.
Yes.
Husbands.
So oh my God, Jay, sorry. And Girija, I've been trying to contact, but after the Zoom meeting things, did you call me yesterday, Jay?
Yes, sir. You said please contact me after 2 p.m.
I said.
Yes, I waited 2 hours, but nothing. Not
Did
connected.
you call me after 2 hours?
Yes, I connected within Zoom.
No, I told you after 2 hours connect with me.
Yeah, I call. I joined in Zoom.
What is your number, Jay?
Sir, 9034.
I don't see any missed calls.
Yes. No, no, no. I'm not calling you. I'm just joined the Zoom call.
No. Call me on after the Zoom. Call me on my WhatsApp. Okay.
Okay. So,
That's what I told you yesterday. Call me. Okay. After 1 o'clock, call me. It might be 1 o'clock. I'll try to wrap up today by 1. Okay.
Sir, కొద్దిగా మీకు రిమైండ్ చేయించాలనుకుంటున్నాను ప్లీజ్ ఒకసారి
కాల్ చేయి we'll have a call together. Okay.
కొద్దిగా సార్ అదే కాలేజ్ గురించి కొద్దిగా మాట్లాడాలి సార్.
Sure, give me a call and we'll have a conference call together.
సరే నేను మీకు 1 o'clock ఫోన్ చేస్తాను.
Sure, Jay. Okay.
Okay, thank you so much, sir.
Yeah, sorry, Jay. Take care.
Okay.
Yes, I don't have anybody here after Jay in the Zoom. So kindly request all the people who have joined the Zoom session, please post a short message, your name in the Zoom chat, your name and the city where you are from, and I will follow the order of the messages posted, because raising hands doesn't help. Please do not raise your hands and please post a message in the Zoom chat. Okay. Yeah, I see a person from Ukraine meanwhile, so please post a message in the Zoom chat. I will follow the order of the messages. I see Bhavana has posted. Let me talk to somebody here from Ukraine. Здравствуйте, вы меня слышите? Я вижу, что администратор тут зашел. Администратор, вы можете говорить? Говорите, пожалуйста, вам удобно? У вас есть вопрос?
Кто такой администратор?
Да, это у вас как раз получается написано администратор.
Да.
Да, я говорю на украинском, на русском, пожалуйста, я вас слушаю.
Скажите, пожалуйста. Меня слышно, да? Скажите, пожалуйста, я получила work permit, но выяснилось, что для того, чтобы в дальнейшем остаться в Канаде, мне нужно учиться. Могу ли я получить study permit также?
Как вас зовут и где вы поступили? Какой вуз? Куда вы хотите поступать?
Меня зовут Юлия. Я хочу сейчас выбрать, куда я буду поступать. Я преподаватель английского языка, и я хотела бы получить соответствующий документ, чтобы преподавать в Канаде.
Вы в каком городе, Юлия, находитесь?
Я была из Донецка, а сейчас потом нас военные вывезли, и мы временно в Ростове, и потом будем ехать в Канаду.
А вы сейчас в Ростове, да?
Да, потому что там не было возможности ехать в Украину, ну, то есть там все закрыто. Но идея в том, что вот стал такой вопрос, и можно ли получить одновременно 2 такие визы или нет? Ну, разрешение.
Ага, Юлечка, как у вас там родственники, все в порядке у вас?
Да, все в порядке, мы еле ноги унесли, но сейчас мы уже немного пришли в себя, вот, и в принципе лучше.
Да. И сколько вам лет? Просто
Мне 37. Мне 37 лет.
37. Понимаете, тут преподавать английский в Канаду, мне кажется, у вас будут больше возможностей что-то другого делать. Да, английский у нас тут native speakers могут работать, могут преподавать. Поэтому если у вас, конечно, в душе просто вы преподаватели, вы хотите всю жизнь этим заниматься, то, конечно, да.
Мне еще очень нравится иммиграционный консультант, я бы хотела получить лицензию, но я не уверена, что знание моего английского и вообще то, что я не имела дела с такой сферой, мне кажется, очень усложнит обучение, мне будет очень тяжело. Вот.
Вы меня наберите, хорошо? Как у вас английский вообще? Как у вас? Вы IELTS дали случайно, нет?
У меня есть TESOL. Но это для преподавателей.
Yes, ma'am.
IELTS я, если нужно, сдам.
Юлечка, можете меня, пожалуйста, набрать WhatsApp или да, позже я с вами поговорю, после где-то 2 часа? Хорошо?
Да.
Можно подавать, можно приехать тут, и тут я могу вам помочь на да, на подачу на студенческий визу. Юрий, иммиграционный консультант, честно я вам говорю, знаете, Канада насколько проще, да? Я сам immigration consultant, но я на это не делаю. Скажем так, жить можно, но скажем так, да, вы не разбогатеете с этим проектом. Я делаю для всех студентов, которые подают через нас. У меня агентство по образованию за рубежом, у меня в Украине офисы были в свое время, у меня в Донецке даже был офис. Да, в Украине у меня было 8 офисов. Я сам с Украины приехал сюда в 2013 году. Я все бесплатно делаю. Или там за копейки, там $100 мои студенты платят, и то это идут за менеджеров как incentives. Для людей, которые знают хороший английский, это достаточно просто, сложно, не сложно. И тут очень много консультантов есть. Это может быть, знаете, вторая ваша работа как хобби. Я вам могу это все объяснить, я вам позже это помогу. Мне кажется, это не на разговор, не на 5 минут, поэтому... И пишите меня в WhatsApp, номер видите.
Да, мне просто нужно как можно скорее определиться, ведь чтобы податься на study permit.
Да, study permit сюда уже. Для людей, которые приезжают, украинцы, которые приезжают по визу, вы приезжаете сюда и потом уже на месте уже будете подавать на study permit, если вы хотите учиться.
То есть мне не нужно это сейчас делать?
Сейчас на данный момент не нужно. Хорошо? Вы, да, пишите меня в WhatsApp, мы с вами позже поговорим. Хорошо?
Да, хорошо. И можно последний вопрос? Быть консультантом – это более поможет содержать семью, нежели быть учителем. Правильно я понимаю? Какая работа больше принесет дохода?
You know, it's more about your passion. If you're really interested to teach, you could definitely work as an English teacher. There are many immigrants out here. But again, you have to understand that there are many native speakers as well, right? So if your English skills are good, you can, you know, you can study any program. You can go into digital marketing. You can go into social media. You can go into paralegal, right? There are so many opportunities out here. And the government of Canada is, especially in Ontario, the government is giving some scholarships, very limited scholarships. But again, yes, there is a possibility to study. So, you know, would you be interested in paralegal studies?
Yes, I would like.
You would like to do that, right? So there's a lot of opportunities out here. It's a step-by-step process, okay? Step-by-step process where you would basically, you know, first come here, get your visa done, and then we can look into the rest of the stuff. Narendraji, man, I got your message. I'll do it in the afternoon, Narendraji. Okay. Narendraji, I'll do it in the afternoon. I got your message. Yeah. Yeah, so step by step, please do reach out to me. The first thing what you have to do is to get your visa. And once you come here, you can apply for change of, you can apply for your study permit. Okay.
Okay. Yes. Thank you.
Okay, then. Yeah. Send me a message. I've given you my cell phone number. That's a WhatsApp and Viber, but do message me on WhatsApp. Okay. Or Viber if you feel comfortable, whatever you think it works out well for you.
Gullo, give me.
Bhavana from Guntur. Yes, Bhavana.
Hi, sir. Good morning.
Good morning, Bhavana.
Yeah, so actually, I'm touch లో ఉన్నాను సార్. York University వచ్చింది, LOA వచ్చింది, and ఈ రోజు GIC ఓపెన్ చేసాము. సో ఫినాన్షియల్ గురించి ఒక డౌట్ ఉండి జాయిన్ అయ్యాను సార్ ఈరోజు.
Sure, Amma. Which program? Can you remind me which program?
Yeah, cyber security graduate certificate is a 1-year program.
That's a very good program. Yes. Okay. Bhavana, I spoke to you. uncle contacted me, Amma, or who was it? Or I didn't.
Join in, sir. Direct.
Me. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Please go ahead.
Yeah. సో ఫినాన్షియల్స్ లో యాక్చువల్ గా పేరెంట్స్ ని చూపించేటప్పుడు ఒకటి ఏంటంటే 2020 నుంచి డాడీ ప్రొఫెషనల్ జాబ్ కి మానేసి ఉన్నారు. Previously used to get like 10 lakh per annum వచ్చేది కానీ
Just give me a
2020.
second. Bhavna,
Yeah.
if you we had one of our student who's been waiting and she came in and with her. Amina Beti,
Yeah.
you don't have to resubmit a new application. I've explained that you have to update the acceptance letter through the web form. Okay. Please,
Okay, sir.
yeah, reach out to Akhila madam tomorrow and she
Okay.
will. It's a very simple process. My daddy ko I explained kiya tha maine.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, no issues.
Thank
I
you.
saw your message in this.
Yeah, so sorry, my phone had switched off, so I had to leave. Oh,
Okay,
thank you, sir.
but glad it worked out very fast this time, na?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Okay then.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah. Yeah, sorry, Bhavna. So can you please go ahead, Anna?
Yeah, no problem, sir. సో పేరెంట్స్ ది చూపించేటప్పుడు ఫాదర్ ది ఏమైందంటే 2020 నుంచి హీఈస్ నాట్ ఇన్ టు జాబ్ అనమాట. జాబ్ మానేశారు డ్యూ టు అక్కడ హెల్ప్ పడట్లేదు అని చెప్పి హీ కేమ్ బ్యాక్. ప్రీవియస్లీ 10 lakh per annum వరకు వచ్చేది. 2020 నుంచి ఐటీఆర్స్ వర్ నాట్ స్ట్రాంగ్, అంటే మిగతా ఇన్కమ్ చూపించేవాళ్ళు, స్టాక్ మార్కెట్ ఇన్వెస్ట్ చేసేవి అదంతా. ఐటీఆర్స్ ఉన్నాయి కానీ అవి స్ట్రాంగ్ లేవు. అండ్ మదర్ వచ్చేసరికి టీచర్, అండ్ తనకు కూడా లైక్ క్లోజ్ టు 3.5-4 lakh అలా వస్తుంది ఫార్మ్ 16 లో. సో ఎఫిడవిట్ ఆఫ్ సపోర్ట్ లాగా నోటరైజ్డ్ డాక్యుమెంట్ చూపించచ్చా విత్ ప్రాపర్టీస్
What
అండ్
is your age, Bhavna?
ఇది ఈ జులైకి 25, సార్.
25.
అండ్ నేను ఒక 5 years నుంచి చేస్తున్నాను సార్. సో నాది 9 to 10
Bhavna, let me stop you here. When, see, for all the students, when you are applying under the SDS, I'm sorry, when you're sitting for a long time, it's such a uncomfortable situation, and I have arthritis. I have a problem with my right hip joint, and sitting long in chair you become restless when you sit for a long time. I've been sitting for 2 hours now, almost now. Yeah. So when you're applying under the SDS visa category, okay, you do not have to worry about the finances. You are paying your 1-year tuition fees, you are paying your GIC. The only requirement here is to show source of funds, proof of funds, right? So in your situation, what is your dad's, is he retired or is he working now?
No, he is retired, sir.
Okay.
Sorry?
Pension?
ప్రైవేట్ కదా సార్. సో పెన్షన్ లాగా ఏం లేదు. 1 year నుంచి అయితే స్టాక్ మార్కెట్ లో చేస్తున్నారు. అది కన్సిస్టెంట్ ఇన్కమ్ కాదు, లైక్ బేస్డ్ ఆన్ మనం సెల్లింగ్ అండ్ బయింగ్ బట్టి కాబట్టి చూపించడానికి లేదు. బట్ హీస్ షోయింగ్ దట్ ఇన్ ఐటీఆర్స్ అనమాట.
Okay. So what is his this year's ITR and last year's ITR?
ఇయర్ ఇంకా మనకి ఐటీఆర్ రాలేదు. లాస్ట్ ఇయర్ వచ్చేసరికి ఈ సెట్ సమ్ 3.5 అలా, అండ్ మదర్ వచ్చేసరికి కూడా అంతే 3.5 యాన్యువల్ ఇన్కమ్ ఉంటుంది మదర్ కి కూడా.
Okay. So 3.5 annual income. Do you have any savings in the bank?
యా డాడీ పేరు మీద ఎఫ్డి ఒకటి ఉంది. బ్యాంక్ స్టేట్మెంట్ బ్యాలెన్స్ వచ్చేసరికి
How old is the FD, Amma?
ఎఫ్డి 2 to 3 years నుంచే ఉందంట సార్. 8.9 ఉంది, 8.9 lakh. అండ్
How about the savings?
సేవింగ్స్ అకౌంట్ లో 12.5 ఉంది సార్. బట్ ఇప్పుడు ఫీజ్ కట్టడానికి 2.5 తీస్తాము, సో 10 lakh ఉంటుంది.
That is very much fine. It is a 1-year program. So basically, you don't really, this is your father, so you don't really have to do a legal affidavit. It's not mandatory. Okay, if it is just like 500 rupees or 1,000 rupees, and if you want to add, that's okay. But again, because you're only 25, he is your legal guardian, it is still fine. And how about your employment and salary?
నాది 9 lakh ఐటీఆర్ ఉంచారు లాస్ట్ ఇయర్. ఈ ఇయర్ లాస్ట్ 3 months నుంచి అయితే 10 lakh వస్తుంది. లైక్ పర్ మంత్ ఇస్ 1 lakh ఉంది సార్.
That is very good. And how about your savings in your account?
యాజ్ ఆఫ్ నో యాక్చువల్లీ నేను ఇది జిఐసి కోసం సేవింగ్స్ మోస్ట్లీ యూజ్ చేస్తాను. అంటే లైక్ ట్రాన్స్ఫర్ అయితే చేస్తున్నాను. సో
Okay,
బ్యాలెన్స్
okay. And how much is your ITR?
ITR is 9 lakh ఉంది సార్ లాస్ట్ 2 years now.
Excellent, no issues at all. So in your situation, you can show yourself and your parents also as a supporting. You have a decent job, you have saved your money, and your parents also have additionally, and no, you don't really have to provide an affidavit out here. Okay.
ఓకే. సో నా ఐటీఆర్స్ అను డాడీ వాళ్ళది ఎఫ్డి అండ్ సేవింగ్స్ చూపిస్తే
Yes. So your ITR, your father's savings account, your father's FD, and an explanation in the statement of purpose that you previously worked, you have savings, your father is, your father also has savings and a source of income which you are investing to support your education here in Canada. Should be fine.
ఓకే. ఓకే.
Okay. Who are you in touch, Amma? Are you in touch with Naresh?
అఖిల మ్యామ్ తో టచ్ లో ఉన్నాను సార్.
Akila ma'am touch lo na. Okay, Amma. Be in touch with Naresh as well. I will talk to Akila madam, and also just in case if she's unreachable, you can always reach out to Anil sir also. So we have, for all the students who are listening and watching our live session, please understand that the team is working all the time on applications or assisting students. So sometimes you might not be able to reach them instantly. So that is the reason why we have this Zoom meeting every day. The Zoom link is active from 10:30 in the morning to 12:30 in the evening, and we have our CIP team member. One of our CIP team member is always here in the Zoom meeting. This is a virtual office. This is a permanent Zoom link. You can knock, you can join, and the team will help you with whatever is required. Okay, so yeah, be in touch with Anil ji and Akila madam and Naresh if he's also there. So please reach out and let me know if you need any help. Okay.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, sir.
You're welcome, Bhavna. Take care. Okay, Ankit from London. Ankit, I think, are you here, Ankit?
Yes, sir, I'm here. How are you, sir?
I'm good. Ankit, you are our student, Ankit?
Canada? Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Canada. You remember me?
Of course, I remember. And how is your fiancée now? Officially, I should say, not girlfriend.
Now she's my wife.
Oh, congratulations. That's nice.
Yeah.
When did you guys get married? Yahan pe aane ke baad?
17th Feb.
Congratulations. That's nice. That's nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So so Ankit, you study, you're in Fanshawe, London, right?
So my course was second course was in Canada, logistics and supply chain management. But since it was online, I'm still staying in London.
Okay.
Yeah, and so actually, the thing is, I learned that the express entry draws are going to start in the maybe second half in July.
Mm-hmm.
So I was preparing to apply for Canadian experience class. So I was preparing the job reference letter to prove my work experience.
Okay.
Now I have work experience in Canada, and I have work experience in Canada, and also I have work experience back in India. So my question was, sir, if so in India I worked in two positions. One is in manufacturing, and the other was in quality. And I'm claiming points for my experience in quality.
Okay.
So, and I'm preparing a draft format of my reference letter, which I'm going to send to my company in India. So, do I need to just mention the list of duties and everything about just the time period I worked in quality, or?
Okay. So there is a format here on IRCC website. Okay, just give me a second. Okay, so this is from the official IRCC website here. You see it, right? So proof of
Yes.
okay.
Yeah.
Documents required. The personalized document checklist in applicant's online account prompts the applicant with an approved folder for each. Okay, so the following documents are mandatory for each work experience declared. A reference letter or an experience letter from the employer, which should be an official document printed on the company letterhead, must include the applicant's name, the company's contact information, address, telephone, number and email address, name and title and signature of the immediate supervisor or the personal officer at the company. Okay. Should indicate the position while held while employed at the company and must include the following details: job title, duties, responsibilities, job status if it's not working, dates, then you indicate the dates work for the company, number of hours per week, and annual salary benefits. Okay, this is what. Okay, if it is a self-employed, then articles of incorporation, other evidence of business ownership, evidence of self-employed income, documentation from third-party individuals indicating that the service provided with the payment details and exactly. But this is for self-employed people. Okay.
Right.
So here, this is what you have to follow. I'll send you this. This is Operation Bulletin Manual. This is what the case officers check in when they make a decision.
Sir, my question, I went through all this and I prepared a draft in accordance with this. My question was like, if I have multiple, if I worked in multiple positions, but I am only claiming the work experience for one position that I was in my in Godrej while I was in India. So do I just need to mention the duties of just that position in the reference letter, or?
So if you are not claiming the points for another work experience you have, by law you should provide. If you are not, provide an explanation letter explaining why you are not claiming that work experience and what is the issue.
Oh, okay. So how do I communicate that to IRCC that I am only claiming my points for the
after you receive your ITA, you indicate, you add explanation letter to the documents what you're attaching.
Okay, sir. And another thing, sir, for Canadian experience, I basically was hired as a seasonal, while I was studying, I was hired as a seasonal associate, and then they hired me as a, they made me permanent in the company, like a permanent part-time associate. And then in February, in February 2020, they hired me as a 2021, they hired me as a department manager, but I was working part-time since I have not completed my studies. In May 2021, they hired me as the full-time department manager. So here also, do I have to mention everything that I was a part-time associate and all those kind of stuff in my reference letter, or all the dates in that, or should I just start with the date when I started working full-time as a department manager? That was my question for my Canadian experience.
Okay, part-time. So is this after you received your postgraduate work permit?
Yeah, my full-time. So I received my, I think, postgraduate work permit on May 12, and on the same day I started working as a full-time department manager. Before that, for 2 months, I worked as a part-time department manager, but I was studying at that time. So I know that won't be counted. Anything before that will not be counted while I was studying. So I was do I still need to make a mention that I was I started working as a part-time sales associate, and then was hired as permanent part-time associate, and then I was working as department manager for 20 hours. Then I got my PGWP and started working full-time. Do I need to mention all this history in my reference letter, or?
You indicate whatever is important out there.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. And another thing, sir, do I need a police like RCMP check for from Canada? Like
they will request if it is required.
Sorry, sir.
The IRCC will request. Generally, a police clearance certificate is not required here.
Oh, okay.
If you are in Canada, it is not really required.
It is not really important. Okay. And do I need to keep any other document ready, sir? Like, I'm aiming for July. So, for CEC.
So what I will do for you is, see, for all the students who are CIP from CIP, we provide, we provide extensive support from the study visa to the immigration. Okay, so I do not charge any legal fees for CIP students. For express entry to fall, to assist students who are non-CIP, we charge $1,500 for express entry. I'm a regulated immigration consultant. For CIP students, I do not have any legal fees, but one-time consultation fees to support the manager. So I will have Sandeep connect with you. He will, he's my administrative assistant for our students. So he will prepare all the documentation for me to review. We only charge a $250 consultation fees, which goes to Sandeep as his incentive.
Yeah, sir, actually, I'm already in contact with Sandeep, sir.
You are in touch with him. So please prepare all the documents and we'll have with him together to clarify all your questions.
Yeah, sir, because for my Indian experience, I had to send a draft to them. And like, I need to do it quick because I think maybe I have only June and something like that. But I know
Sandeep is working in 2 jobs. He's an IT professional and is also working with CIP. He's very experienced. He worked in our offices, so he's still working with us part-time as well. So
I've shared with him. He's like responding also. But for just for my Indian experience, because I have to send them to India and I don't know how much time they will take. That's the reason I was like, let me ask to you.
Send it to me and give me a call in the evening.
Should I give you a call in the evening?
Yeah, send an email to info@cipimmigration.com.
Okay. Okay.
And so for CIP students, if you need anything, please call me 5 to 7 p.m.
5 to 7 p.m. And at what number, sir?
My number.
Oh, your number. Okay. Okay.
Number. Okay.
Okay, sir. So I will send my draft document to at this email, and I will give you a call 5 to 7 p.m. today.
Share this email and my contact number just in case you need it. Okay.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you very much, sir, for your support.
You're welcome, Ankit, and congratulations again.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
And give regards to your wife. You guys are living in London, Abhi? Kahan pe ho?
We are living in London, sir.
That's nice. Okay, sure. Let's connect in the evening. Okay.
Okay, sure. Thank you.
Hello.
Hello, sir. Good morning. This is Santosh.
Yes, Santosh.
Sir, my brother, actually, my cousin brother is looking for a postgraduate diploma in business management. So, meeku ante mee number mee friend ichcharu.
Sure. Okay. If you send a message on WhatsApp, you'll get a Zoom link. I'm in the Zoom meeting now. If you can join in about 30 minutes, then I can take care. I'll connect with you.
Okay. And like my brother will join from India. Is that okay for you?
Yeah, sure. I'll just remind him, ask him to remind from your reference. Okay?
Sure.
Okay. Then 1 varak untanu nenu ask him to join.
Now also he can join and talk.
Yes, he can join now, but there are about 5 or 6 people waiting there. Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so I think after Ankit, it was Narendra, I think, out there. Namendra, are you here? Yeah, I have Namendra, and after Namendra, Nandini is here, and then Sairam from Halifax. Yeah, please, Namendra.
Thank you for making this virtual office available for all of us.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you.
I had a dental surgery, so I am speaking really slow today.
Oh, okay. I hope everything was fine.
Yeah, it's good. My main question is I applied for Ontario PNP under employment job offer international student stream. And right now I am working as an engineering manager. So my no code was 0211.
Okay.
And I received another job offer just 15 days back where no code will be different. I think 4161, natural and applied sciences. And I am inclined to accept that job offer. So I just wanted to learn from you whether it will impact this Ontario PNP application or not.
To be honest, I don't, Namendra, I don't deal with PNP. We have Alex in our team.
Okay.
Alex is an immigration, also regulated Canadian immigration consultant, and he deals with the Ontario PNP programs. Okay, so send an email with your previous work experience, and he will check in all the details, and he will get back to you on that.
Yeah, sure. So should I send my email on info?
Yeah, info@cipimmigration.com. Send your first job and your second job, and he will connect and he'll try to respond.
Yeah, that would be definitely helpful. And another question that I have is regarding CEC.
Okay.
My profile is also active for CEC, and I am waiting for it to be reopened and inviting new applications. So do you think in the beginning cutoff score will be higher?
I definitely think the score will be high because it's been quite some time since, sorry, just give me a second. Yeah, so I think because, there've been so many people waiting for the draws, FSW and CEC draws since the last 1.5 years, I think it is going to be definitely high.
All right. Let's see when it opens, what will be the score. Those are all the questions from my side.
Very interesting, Ravindra. Wish I knew the answer about what would be the score and what would be the draw, right? How many draws we will be, and wish we had answers. And I think IRCC, we still have to wait and see when they are going to do the draw, right? June or July. There are some already, people on this social media going on start CEC, resume do CEC draws from June.
Yeah.
Let's hope it works out, and let me check in as well with your Ontario Provincial Nominee Program details. Check in. I'll have Alex connect. Okay.
All right. Okay.
Okay, and get well soon with your surgery. I hope it was nothing serious.
Yeah, no, it's all good. Just recovering from post-surgery period.
Okay, Namin. Take care, Namin. Bye. Nandini from Vancouver. Nandini?
Yes, sir. Hello, sir.
Yes, Nandini.
Sir, I have two questions. I messaged you last evening, sir. It's regarding the visitor visa, sir. If you remember, we applied for my husband and my son last month.
Okay. So please, Nandini,
yes, sir.
For all the CIP clients, please, if you want to talk, you don't have to wait here, but call between 5 to 7 p.m. Toronto time.
Okay, 5 to 7
p.m.
Toronto time.
The night 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock or 10 o'clock. I understand your anxiety, but again, try to do it during the working hours, which is about 5 to 7. Okay.
I'm sorry, sir. I did not realize because of the time difference. No, I thought I'm in Canada, and I did not realize that there's a time difference between Vancouver and Toronto as well.
Yeah, but that's fine. These things are very inconsistent with the timelines, Nandini. I can really understand that. We have some people we were able to get in within a few weeks, and unfortunately, for some applications, what IRCC doing, especially with kids. SOWP applications and visitor visa applications, some are waiting for 4 or 5 months. We have one applicant I think he's in a Facebook group, Mumtaz. He submitted his application in December
Oh.
and he's still waiting. So
Mhm.
what you could do is, Nandini, go to your local member of parliament office.
Okay.
Okay. So
Okay.
member of parliament office, you can uh, you can request them to give you a reference and check the status or expedite the process.
Mhm. All right, sir. So I am currently residing here in Surrey. So I can just, I mean, haven't taken appointment and walk into the local MP's office
So
here.
they might actually request, they might request by email or
Okay.
in person. I'm not sure if they're still based on their schedule, but
Okay.
they're doing it, but they might actually do it on email. Okay.
All right. All right, sir. Thank you so much, sir. I have one more question, sir. As you know, sir, I'm doing my MBA at UCW here, University Canada West. But sir, that's a 2 years course. What I was thinking is will it be possible for me to change my course to a 1 year, maybe a 1 year digital marketing course or something in some other province?
When did you start your studies?
So I just started in April itself. This is just the first term foundation course.
Oh, you are in the foundation and you have 2 more years to go.
Yes, sir. So I was thinking if in case, I mean, if that will be, I need your suggestion on this. How helpful will it be if I change to a 1 year course?
What is your age, Nandini?
So I'm 35, sir.
Not really advisable. See, you have to play safe unless you have a job and everything out here. I wouldn't really advise people to I wouldn't really advise you to do it.
Okay.
Right. Let's connect in the evening. I have some thoughts about this and see what will work out for you. And there is an option, Masters in Business and MBA in Business, which you can actually graduate in about 16 months, 16 to 18 months, and you'll still be eligible for a 3-year postgraduate work permit.
Yes, sir.
Not about the seat availability as of now. But definitely, I wouldn't advise you to look into 1-year program because you are an adult student, and it all depends on you might need provincial nomination after studying.
Yes, yes, sir.
Play safe. When I came here when I was 38, I also did a 2-year program. I studied for 2 years. I mean, okay. So I did a 1+1, 2 years. So it gives a lot of breathing space and. You'll not be in a stress to get this done, and we never know what happens. Nandini, agar aap dekhenge, these days, nobody expected that CEC draws will be paused for almost 6 months.
Yes, sir.
Right, and we don't really know what is going to happen. And job, right? We had so many students. I had a student whose parents got sick with COVID. He didn't listen to me, and he went for a 1-year work permit, and he's now struggling to get his PR. I had a student whose father passed away. I had a student whose parents met with an accident. Right, unfortunate situations. I had students where the employer actually fired them, laid them off. So when you have 1 year, these things will really kind of be a pain for you.
Yes, sir. I understand that. Okay. So, and one more final thing I wanted to ask is, so is it like I need to travel to India? There is some situation back at home. So for a couple of months, if I travel back to India and come back, will it have an impact on their visitor visa application that is ongoing?
No, it's not, Betty. It should be fine pretty much.
Okay, so my traveling will not have a problem with it.
No, it should be fine. And especially if college is giving you online studies.
Yes,
right?
sir. That is what, yes, sir.
You don't really
That is what I'm trying to work out.
The family is more important, and if there is for all the students, if you have an online opportunity, please reach out and get this done.
Yes, sir. That is what I'm trying to work out. If in case I get that option, I might need to travel back. All right, so that is what I wanted to understand. If it's allowed, I'll try and get in touch with the MP and just try and see if this can work out. All right,
Okay.
sir.
Keep me posted.
Thank
Okay.
Yeah, sure, sir. Thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome. And we can connect in the evening. Let me know.
Sure, sir. Sure, sir.
Okay. Yes.
Okay, sir.
Take care. Yeah. Sairam from Halifax. Sairam, are you here?
Hello, sir. How are you?
I'm good. Sairam, how are you?
I'm good, sir.
Yes, please.
Sir, I'm a master's student and I graduated recently. And I'm trying to apply for my postgraduate work permit. But I have a small clarification here. I mean, I need a small clarification. So I started my master's in research as a MSc Computer Science program. And I was in this program for 1.5 years.
Are you
But
from
after
Delaware?
1.5 years, I realized that I couldn't go with it, and I moved to the coursework program. So I completed the half of the credits in that program, and the other half from the research program moved to the coursework program. So I completed the other program in 1 year. So I graduated on May 8th. So and I also got my study permit extension in between. So it was approved. So for my work permit, postgraduate work permit, do I have to even mention that I was in that program and all? Because the letter I got for this coursework program states that the program length is 2 years, and I graduated on this date. It is not mentioning that I transferred from that program to this program, because I was declared full-time student throughout the period. It was 2 years, but I was here for 2.5 years, something like that. So, sir, or should I have to get another letter stating that I transferred from one program to another? Because already I mentioned it in my study permit and it was approved. And
okay, so so just give me a second. There's a lot of noise.
Yeah, sure.
I'll just log out of. Yeah, so basically, let me just cut this off here. So, see, you already clearly indicate in all the applications what you will be doing, you will clearly indicate the date you started your studies, what happened. So if you write an explanation letter, that is fine, no issues. As long as you had a full-time student status, as long as you had, no gap between your studies, if you maintain full-time student status, you have nothing to worry. Okay. Did you have a gap between your course based and your your thesis based?
No, sir. I just got my admit like just before September, so it was officially from September. So I was declared full time in thesis program until I was there in that program.
Okay, and I was just thinking, so that should be fine. I don't really see that really has any issue.
Actually, sir, one of my friend, she moved from coursework to thesis. So in her case, she didn't even upload any extra letter, like even explanation letter. She got her visa recently.
You don't really have to be honest. What you could do is, because all the information is already clearly indicated there. Okay, yes. It's clearly indicated there, right? So it's not required. But again, if you are worried,
yes,
if you are really getting restless because of the whole situation, then you could definitely look into that.
Sure, sir.
So So not really required because you have not, there's no issue here. And in the application form, you clearly indicate your stay here in Canada. When did you come? What was your status? What did you study? Everything is out there. If they want, they will request you this.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
The
So
only
which
thing I
university did you
was
study?
worried, yes, sir. The only thing I worried was like, this. I thought they would be telling that I was in this program and moved to this program, but like
No,
they
no,
didn't
no.
mention that.
See,
But I
remember,
have my study permit. Where I explained about this.
yeah. So which university side?
Saint Francis Xavier, sir. It's in
Same
Nova
class.
Scotia.
We are Nova Scotia, right? So don't worry about that. Okay. And I would definitely, consider submit your application. If you don't want to write or put an accent, all this, they will, if IRCC requires any information, they will ask you to write an explanation letter.
Sure, sir.
Okay. So let me know how it goes out. Keep me posted.
Sure, sir. I'll just ping you if I have any more questions, sir.
Okay.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for your time.
You're welcome. Take care.
You too, sir. Bye.
Let me just see the next person out here. Divya Abhishek here, please. Divya?
Divya here, sir.
Yes, Divya.
So, actually, yesterday I said you that my husband and kid got TPR.
Oh, you're very lucky, Divya.
Yes, sir. So actually,
After such a
you
long
told
time,
to,
it's been a very, very long time.
yeah, sir. You said to raise MP inquiry and get back to you, and I inquired them, and they said it's not in our hands. Like it's already long processing time. We can't help you in this. But I raised web form again for 11 lakhs, and no. So finally we got it.
Finally, it worked out. That's good. See, MP, they say that, but again, you always have to push them and do it. But I'm glad everything worked out.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, true.
Sure. Congratulations. And let me know if you need any help. Okay.
Yes. So one doubt I have, like I'm planning to go to India. So can I do flag polling and I get work on, because one of my friends, she did in the Windsor border yesterday, she got it, and I sent my passport for extension. I got it today. So can I go for flag polling? Since they'll send for passport stamping, right? Will they have any effect because they gave a PPR on my student visa, right?
So that's not an issue. But when is your study TRV visa validity in your passport?
It's on March 2023.
March 2022. The TRV sticker.
Yeah, 2023. It's valid till March 2023.
March 2023. And what are you going to apply for at the border?
PGWP.
Postgraduate.
Work permit. Yeah, work permit.
Okay, and okay, and yeah, you can. You already submitted your postgraduate work permit or not?
No, I didn't file for online applications, so I thought I'll go directly and do flag
Sure,
polling.
go ahead and do it. And please share it in our Facebook group, your experience flag polling. There are many students who are, some are saying yes, some are not doing. So if Windsor is working out, maybe students will come there. So please share it, Divya. Okay.
Yeah. Yesterday my friend got it in Windsor border only. So I thought I'll ask you and go. So
And
it
please
won't
go
affect
ahead.
their stamping and all, no?
Nothing at all, and it is actually good. Once you get your postgraduate work permit and you start your job and everything, you can upload it as well. And when is your study permit expiring, Amma?
It's on March 2023, sir.
March 2023.
23.
Study permit is expiring in March 23.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, should be fine. Good. So keep me posted how it goes, and please do post in this.
Yeah. So I can send their passport for stamping, so it won't be any problem. So should I raise any web form after getting work permit and this new passport which I got after extension?
You can write a short explanation letter and you can upload it.
To web form, right?
Okay.
So it won't be any problem, no, sir. So I can
It will not be
go
an issue.
immediately.
If you have a new passport, it's not really an issue. Okay.
No, if I get a work permit, since the stamping is going on.
No issues. See, you have your work passport with you. You have your TRV, and you can go there. You can get your postgraduate work permit. You've already finished your studies. So, what is the concern?
Yeah, and also, sir, like TRV is valid till next year, so March. So I can go to India, and after coming back from India, I can apply for TRV, right?
Yes, you will have your new postgraduate work permit with you. You can go to India and you can come back.
So after coming, I can apply for new TRV.
Yes.
Okay, sir.
Okay, Mama. Take care. Keep me posted.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah. Abhishek? Arun?
Hello, good evening, sir.
Good evening, Abhishek. And Arun? Okay, Arun,
Sir.
you are unable to mute. Yeah, Abhishek.
Yes. So my brother Santosh had called you 20 minutes back.
Sure, Abhishek. Abhishek, where are you from?
Sir, I am from Andhra Pradesh, sir, Visakhapatnam.
Vizag Nunchi. Okay.
Sir.
So what is your education profile?
Sir, my education profile is I had completed my BArch architecture in Andhra University, sir.
Architecture.
After that, 1 year job chesaka, I had joined for MBA in construction project management, sir. Rcic, London University, which they had started here itself in India in MIT University lo block